Hey everybody, Mark here, ready to head out on another hike today. And yes, we are going to hit the Ice Age Trail for the third time in a row. And it's basically because I've actually really been enjoying the Lodi segment. So let's go back up to the Lodi area. As you remember, the gold star means that it is an Ice Age Trail town, city, or something like that they call it. It's basically a town that really helps the Ice Age Trail Alliance people to develop new trail systems and maintain them and stuff like that. So that's what the gold star means on the map. Now we have already done the city segment. Last time we did the Eastern Marsh segment and we camped overnight there. Now this time I actually want to do the Lodi Marsh segment, and it's a very short trail. It's like 1.3 miles, I think, something like that. Let's double check. Yep, Lodi Marsh segment, 1.8 miles. Okay, so we're talking less than 4 miles. We're going to be doing, 3.6 miles plus the additional stuff of me putting down a camera, walking away and stuff like that. Now, I am concerned because according to my guidebook, the Lodi Marsh segment can get kind of swampy and muddy after rains. Well, it has rained just a few days ago. I'm hoping that it has given it enough time to dry up a little bit. So you say the best time to actually hike this trail is in the summer when it's dry and stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm hoping that just a couple of days will help dry out the land a little bit so I won't be walking through huge deep mud puddles. But we're going to give it a shot. So let's get up there. Hill difficulty, God, can't remember the hill difficulty. I just looked it up. I believe they gave it a 3 hill difficulty and a 2 on the trail difficulty. So should be fairly well blazed. Few rocks, roots and stuff like that every once in a while, but nothing really severe. So yeah, let's get up there and let's get hiking. Okay, everybody, here we are at the Lodi Marsh segment. And as you can see, there are a ton of cars here. It's a volunteer day for the Ice Age Trail Alliance Lodi chapter, and they brought in a bunch of people to spray garlic mustard and all this other stuff. So not all of them came out onto this trail. A lot of them went onto the eastern portion as well, and some are even walking down the roadside. But I did see a few guys come down through this trail. Speaking of which, we're already on it. So yeah, ought to be a good day today. Another bright sunny day. A few wispy clouds here and there. Not too bad. I did put on sunscreen before leaving the parking lot. And I also have some bug spray in case I need it. There's a fair breeze blowing, but nothing super strong. I tried to get up here as early as I could this morning, and yeah, I think it's almost 10 o'clock. I left the house around 8, maybe it's 10:30, something like that. So yeah, let's have a good day today. We started right back there in those trees, and we're just walking a tree line now. But it looks like we're starting to curve into the trees now. Okay, so we've gone up about maybe a 20-foot rise. But look at these old trees. I have no idea what kind of tree that is. I don't know if they're I think they're oak, but I'm not sure. I know they're old. They are very old trees. Looks like we're coming out to a little bit of a clearing here too. Maybe we can get a nice scenic view across the prairie. All right, so there's a couple that's already passed me. Of course, you know, I'm taking my time, looking at things. I think they might just come out here for exercise every so often. They're both wearing sweatsuits and stuff like that, and they're walking pretty quick with their dog, so I'm assuming that they just come out here for exercise probably just about every day, would be my guess. Oh, that's interesting. The marker sign here has a 4 on it. Don't know why. I haven't really been paying attention to the markers because the trail is so well blazed. So I don't know what those trail marker numbers are for. I definitely know I haven't gone 4 miles or anything like that. I'm also starting to hear a few people talking. I heard some people over this way. I'm hearing a chainsaw up in front, so they might be maybe cutting up a tree that fell over. We came across a tree last time we were doing the eastern segment, and there was a tree laying across the path that was recently cut, so maybe they're out here working on something like that too. I don't know. We have had a couple of good storms in the past week come through, and that's kind of making me nervous about this segment, is that it says that it can get kind of wet and marshy after good rains, but it's also been a couple of days since those rains, so I'm hoping that the trail has dried out a little bit. The ground I'm walking on now, it's damp, but it's not mushy mud. Okay. There's a little bit of a divide in the path there, but I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. You know, there's a secondary trail if one trail was pretty muddy or something. I think, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it must have been maybe that little area back there might get muddy or something like that, so they make a secondary trail that comes out just over here. I wanted to get out here early today because the temperatures are supposed to be in the 80s today, but this morning it was nice and cool, so I wanted to book it up here, get to the hike before it got too warm. Yeah, so now this might have been another muck mud area just right there, but it was fairly solid. Yeah, see, like this. That's kind of the area I didn't want to cross. There's a little side trail here, so we're just going to take the side trail. So a lot of ducking to get through all that low-hanging limbs and stuff, but it's better than going through that. And right away, more muck and mud. There's another little side trail here, but it really doesn't look any more solid than this over here. I'll try it. Yeah, not too bad. Soft and squishy, but I didn't sink in either. There's a couple of the workers that I saw come in just before I came into the trail. Alright, looks like we're going to stay out in this clearing here, in this prairie area, but we got to go up the hill. Alright, getting to the top of the bald here. Got a sign. There's a path going that way, path going to our right, and I think we want to stay to our right. So we are here. So we can turn left, take the shortcut, turn right, go the long way around. Well, of course we're going to take the long way around. Come on. Hold on. Those are the hills that I walked last time I was here. That's the eastern Lodi Marsh Segment. Goes up over that hill, up over this hill. I think that clearing right in there is Dave's view. We had a nice view from up there, didn't we? Okay, so I just walked a little farther up from the intersection down there. And of course, those are the eastern Lodi Marsh segments over there. But through here is the, oh crap, what is that? That's a Gibraltar Rock segment over there. That's cool that we can see it from here. That's really cool. Okay, it looks like the trail It's curving around and heading towards those trees over there. So maybe get out of the sun for a little bit. Although it's not too bad. I think it's only around 60 degrees right now. But the wind's also blowing too, which is making it real nice. The winds are around 10 to 15, I would say. So yeah, real nice. I wonder what's been digging there. It's pretty deep for turkey scratching or anything like that. I see a little paw print in the mud right here. So that must be maybe a coon, could be a possum. All right, so we've come into that tree area. Nice little shady spot. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What a view. Just beautiful. It's the views like that that make me want to come out here. It's just, you have to get out and explore. You have to. I still have not figured out what the numbers on the signs mean. I walked for quite a while between 7 and 8, and then number 9 and 10 were almost right on top of each other. So I really have no idea what it means. And as you can tell, I've entered into a forested area now. Kind of spooky with all these limbs. If it was autumn and everything in here, that'd be neat. Okay, now I think this tree here is, oh gosh, I want to say it was shag hickory or something like that. I'll have to look it up, but yeah, I think that's what it is. You see how the bark is like flaking off and it's real shaggy looking? So yeah, I think that's what that is shag hickory. I'm starting to learn a few plants ever since I've started doing these, but still not a master at it, you know. After doing that little carver roll park, carver rail, I've decided I need to start learning at least some plants. But I'm still just beginning with it, but I think that was shag hickory. The trees around here are just amazing. It's really nice. Those are cute little buds, aren't they? I'm not having a great fear on putting the camera down this time because the parking lot was full of volunteer workers, so I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of other hikers today. So I don't have a problem putting down the camera and walking away from it today. So I think I'm on the return side of this big, huge ledge, I think. Either that or I'm just not getting to it. But I feel like I'm heading back towards the roadway and stuff, so I'm thinking that's where I'm going. Once I'm done with the segment, it does come back out to, what was it, the Lodi Springfield Road, but not at the parking lot where we parked at. If I wanted to, I could walk the road back to the truck. All right, so you can see the cars down there, and I think that's the end of our segment. There is someone running on the trail. I don't know if those are just trail users. I have passed a couple of people. So Ice Age Trail keeps going this way. I wanted to see, just verify in my head that this is what this trail is. There's a map on this post. So yeah, now we're coming back. So yeah, that's the blue spur trail through there. All right, let's get back on Ice Age Trail. Oh, trail runner. Okay, so yeah, down there is the parking lot we're coming up into, but you can still see over here the cars for the parking lot that we started at. So yeah, we're not too far away. And truthfully guys, it's getting warm quick. I really don't know if I want to hike all the way back. I mean, I am sweating. The insects are starting to come alive. So yeah, I'm really starting to double think myself on whether or not I want to walk the 1.8 all the way back to over there, when I can just jump on the road, be in my car in like 10 minutes. It's tempting, it really is. I mean, I've already walked it. I've got the miles in. Do I need to walk it again when I don't have to? I got about 10 more minutes to think it over. So yeah, I'm starting to think that I'm gonna call my trail done up here at the parking lot. I just really don't want to walk in the ever increasingly hot heat. Like I said, the bugs are coming alive. I've been having flies and bumblebees and stuff going around me. The breeze feels nice though. The breeze is still about 10 miles an hour. But I've walked the trail. I don't have to walk it back if I don't have to. All right, see you at the parking lot, see you on the road. Okay, so I have reached the parking area. I'm gonna go around the little barricade. This is more or less a parking area just for the volunteers. It's not a general purpose parking lot, but I will leave the trail here. Now, I just got done talking to a gentleman named John, and I don't know if he coordinates and does work with the Ice Age Trail Alliance people, or if he's just a volunteer, I don't know. But he was giving me a lot of information about what they've been doing out here. Remember when I did my last hike on the eastern section over there? All those purple and white flowers, those are all evasive species, and they're actually out there spraying for that stuff. But they can't go onto personal property and do it, and that's where I was seeing a lot of that stuff was on personal property. So yeah, just amazing. All those beautiful flowers are evasive. They do burns out here every couple of years. They're out on these prairies right out here, killing down shrubberies, you know, that are choking out the grass. And then aspen, yeah, the tree. He calls it shaking aspen. So I don't know what that means. I don't know an aspen tree. So but yeah, they say that they burn this out here from the trail that we just came off of to the trail that we started on over here. And they do that like every couple of years. And then there's another portion that they burn every 4 years, and that's a bigger portion. So yeah, it's just amazing He says that the aspen is and is not evasive. It's not evasive if it's in small groups. He says once they really take off and they're, I think he was calling them clones, and you get bunches of them. You know, you could look at a hillside and there might be, you know, a couple hundred aspen trees. That's choking out the plant life underneath. They produce some sort of chemical that gets into the soil and kills off all the undergrowth. So they're out here trying to take care of the aspen turning out in big clumps like that. You know, just one here and there, it's fine. They just can't have the big huge mass clump of them. Well, I'm almost to the parking lot, so I am going to say I'm done. I will not count this road walk as part of my Ice Age trail because it's not the Ice Age trail. So 1.8 miles today. I'll add another tenth of a mile for a little bit of the back and forth walking that I've done. But this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. See you on the road. Bye guys.